Two cabinet ministers should have resigned yesterday. The fact that neither did is yet more evidence of the feebleness of a prime minister overseeing a decaying administration. Boris Johnson should have been forced out for leaving a British citizen at the mercy of the Iranian authorities. The Foreign Secretary's cavalier comments to a committee of MPs that Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe was training journalists when she was arrested in Tehran could see her serve another 5 years in prison. His lack of remorse at the consequences of his remarks is appalling enough. The fact that they could lead to a grotesque miscarriage of justice that will deprive an innocent person of their liberty is a disgrace, and you would have thought a matter of resignation for anyone with a sense of honor. On the same day, Priti Patel, the International Development Secretary, was forced to apologize for holding secret meetings with a string of Israeli politicians, including the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. She also admitted making misleading comments by claiming the Foreign Office had been aware of the meetings in advance. Her actions would appear to be in breach of the ministerial code, a mockery of collective responsibility and, given the sensitivity of the Middle East, a reckless piece of freelancing. Again, you would have thought holding secret meetings with foreign leaders and making false statements about another government department would be considered sufficient basis for a resignation. Mrs. May's refusal to take action only draws more attention to her own weakness and the dysfunction of her government. Standards which would normally apply have been corroded for the sake of Tory survival and unity. Perhaps it is for the better there is no cabinet meeting today. It means the participants in the most inept administration in recent history will not have to make eye contact with their colleagues around the table as they reflect on their inadequacies. There are plenty of opportunities in the Commons today to cause the government more embarrassment. Labour's Dame Margaret Hodge has a timely adjournment debate on tax avoidance and evasion in the Isle of Man. The Met Commissioner Cressida Dick is before the Home Affairs Select Committee. Supposedly she will be talking about police cuts, but the MPs may wish to ask about the Damian Green case. Finally, the head of the BBC Tony Hall is appearing before the Culture, Media and Sport Committee. Liam Fox is also tabling his trade bill today amid accusations it will prevent MPs from scrutinizing deals that could allow, for instance, the importation of American foodstuffs such as chlorinated chicken. The U.S. Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross yesterday told the CBI the price of a post-Brexit trade deal with America would be the UK abandoning EU standards and trade rules. Campaigners fear Britain could end up signing an agreement with the US that would be tip on steroids.